Hi, I'm Mary Catterson. The thing that I find most enjoyable about art is it's really easy to express your emotions through your drawings, and it's really fascinating to watch your art develop over time from little sketches to artworks. It's really satisfying when you just finally finish and it's what you've been expecting the whole time. It's really nice to just watch as your hand flows in the color and the lines. And yeah, it's really enjoyable. Medium I probably like the most is drawing. It's just really easier to do and to focus, because if you make a mistake you can go back and fix it. With painting though, you once you make a mistake it's there and you can't undo it. And I usually like to finish my art with brush markers because it's really easy to get thin lines or thick lines, and I think their color just pops and it's easier and it's not all smeary, dries faster, and it's just really easier to do with drawing and it's more fun. I've been practicing with it longer. The thing that I like about drawing the most is it's really relaxing and it's really calming, and it's really nice to see your efforts pay off in the end and the final draft. And it just makes me happy to draw. It always just makes me forget about the struggles of the real world, and I'm just always happy when I'm drawing. I'm always happy with how my artwork turns out, but I always feel like there could be improvement, just a little bit more. But I know that even if I fix that step, if I make that improvement, there's gonna be something else. And then once I fix that, there's gonna be another thing. And it doesn't seem that fun to just work on the same thing over and over again, which is why I usually just make the sketch and the outline and go over it. But I do feel like my artwork does need some improvements. When it comes to practicing, I do a lot of different things. I'll look at references, and I'll sometimes, for hands, I'll make the position with my own hand and just draw what I see. Or when I'm making facial expressions, I'll sometimes find myself making the same facial expression to just get a feel for what it actually is, and I'll just draw it over and over again until I get a familiar feel for it and I'll understand it better. And when it just comes easy that I can just draw it freely without having to think about is there a curve there or a line there, it's just by memory. It usually doesn't take me that long to make a drawing because I'm usually just practicing. But if I really get involved into the artwork, it's coming along and I like it, I'll add shading or extra little detail to make it just pop. But I don't really color much in my art book. You'll find a colored thing here or there, but I don't color everything. So I think that's what makes my artwork go faster. I'd say an essential tool to have is just practice, because it's really important to just have a real good feel for what it's like to draw something. Even if you don't like drawing it, say if you don't like drawing hands, it's better to have the practice and the skill to be able to draw hands than when you're trying to draw a person, given a thumbs up, you don't know how to draw hands and it's confusing. So it's just really good to practice. And in my opinion, you should practice. I do listen to music while I'm working on art. It's just really inspiring and helpful. It's just nice and help my creativity. And I just like to think about how music is another form of art. And the writers of the song, they just had a pencil and a paper too. And they were able to make a beautiful, amazing song out of just a pencil and a paper. That's all it started with. And it makes me think, like, what can I do with just a piece of paper and a pencil? I'd say that yes, music does definitely improve the quality of my art. As I said before, it helps me focus a lot more, like, this is what I want to do, this is how I want it to look, and if that doesn't look good, well, I could just change it. I'm more determined, and yeah. I listen to all types of music, but usually it depends on my mood. But when I'm in just a normal, happy mood, it will be like more exciting and fast paced and just really, loud. But sometimes I like to just listen to like soft, peaceful, calming, nice like orchestra or, like melodies. I'd say it's a combination of both, because I've picked up my own tricks here and there with being self-taught, and I've also picked up tricks from other people, like drawing hands and feet and eyes. There's just a lot of tricks and like easier ways to make it, and it still looks good. Just like the more you can give, the more you can take, and it's just really inspiring to see other people's artwork and how it can tie into yours.